It's Wolf, and today I am here with a $300 PC build. This PC by no means is built for running the latest games at ultra settings, 1080p, maxed out, 60 FPS, but it is a $300 PC build, and it will get it done for you and your budget needs. So for the cheap price of $300, I'm going to show you a PC that can play most AAA titles at decent settings. And yeah, just keep in mind these are all new parts. You can get much better deal with used parts. There is a used $300 there is a $300 PC build that is up on my channel that uses a one used part. You can do better if you use more than that, but it is a used Q6600 with a 750 Ti. So don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it is, but yeah. Anyway, it will crush your needs if you want some more performance for your buck. But anyway, in today's build we are going to be using the AMD A10 7850K. At 3.7 GHz, this is a quad-core processor. There's not really much more to say about this. This is on the Kaveri architecture, AMD's latest Kaveri architecture. And for $105, I mean, you can get the 7870K, but that is $130, and the only thing you're gaining with that is a slightly higher clock speed at 3.9 GHz, which can be achieved with a simple overclock since they both use the stock cooler and can achieve that. So now, I bet you're thinking, an APU, what is that? How are you going to game on an APU? Well, on this specific APU, you can game pretty well actually. GTA 5 can run at 1080p normal settings with an average of 43 FPS. The Witcher 3 can run at 720p medium with an average of 43 FPS again. And Counter-Strike, everyone's favorite game, CSGO, can play at 1080p high settings with 60 plus FPS. So, the key and soul to this PC's power is the RAM right here. This is the Mukashin Stealth RAM 8GB kit, 2x4GB kit, and I know what you're thinking. Our motherboard only has 2 DIMM slots. Yes, only 2 DIMM slots. So I bet you're thinking, what's up with that? 2 DIMM slots. How are you gonna upgrade in the future if you want? Because you know, PC's all about upgradability. Well, the reason I went with this is because dual channel RAM is much more effective on the APU because it gives you twice the bandwidth of your single channel RAM. So yeah. And for speed, we went with DDR3 at 2133 megahertz. So yeah, it's faster memory equals a much more pleasurable gaming experience on an APU, so that's why we went with that. So for $60, it is a little bit steep for RAM, but you're getting a lot more performance for your buck. But you can go cheaper. You take $30 off of this, go buy the cheapest 8GB kit of RAM you can find, and you will be set to play. But keep in mind, you may have to crank those settings down, and some of the titles at 1080p down to 720p, and your Witcher 3 experience may not be pleasurable at all. So, for the motherboard, we went with the Asus A8 HMK Micro ATX FM2 Plus motherboard. This motherboard is $50 plus $2 for shipping, so nothing impressive, but it's a motherboard. It houses all of our components. It has a graphics card slot in case you would like to upgrade or add a graphics card in the future, like a 750 Ti or an R7 260X. So yeah. For storage, I went with the mass storage of a hard drive over the smaller but faster storage of an SSD. I went with a 1TB 3.5-inch drive from Seagate. It is the Seagate Barracuda. It's got a 7200 RPM spindle speed, so it'll be plenty fine for running all your games. Holding all your games, and it may take longer to load up than an SSD. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to want the storage to be able to hold all your games as opposed to just a few of them at a time. Speaking of games, I'm thinking you guys are going to want some games to play with this computer. So head over to G2A, guys. This is a free-to-use site. Well, free to use, but you know what I mean. But CD keys on the cheap for Steam. Right now I'm on the Steam platform, and look at this, CS:GO for $5. It is it's $14 right now on Steam. I couldn't remember. We have Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is $60 right now. We have Rocket League, which is $20. American Truck Simulator, which is $30, which I'm sure quite a few of you might be wanting to pick up because it's made by the same people as European Truck Simulator, and that game did so well. XCOM 2, which is sitting at $60 right now. That'll run you about $30 on G2A. You also got the random CD key options, so you can just get 5 random CD keys. Yeah. You got Black Ops 3, that runs you $60 on Steam as well, and Gary's Mod, which will run you about $20. So yeah, guys, you want to pick up some PC games, use my referral link down in the description. It helps me out a lot. And with that, let's get back to the build. So for the case, we went with the thermal take versus H21 ATX mid-tower case. It has a side panel, so you can see all your hard work done in there. So yeah, that's great. It's $45 with a $10 mail-in rebate if you choose to use that. Which will bring it down to $35. Also, it is comboed with our motherboard, which takes $17 off of it when you combo those together. So yeah, you're saving even more money there. For the power supply, we went with the EVGA 430 watt, 80 plus bronze, 80 plus certified power supply. This is an ADX power supply. It is non-modular, not even semi-modular, so you may have a little bit of a rough time dealing with the cables, but there is plenty of cable management room in the back of our case for you to take use of, or drive bays to shove them in. So for $40, it's not the greatest power supply in the world, but it will get it done. And with a $20 mail-in rebate, bringing it down to $23 after shipping, it is a great overall power supply. So the base total of this rig is $346. But once you take use of mail-in rebates and the combo, it brings it down to $305. So, if you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you'd like to see me do videos that are a certain price, leave the price point down in the comments. And if you'd like to see them done without you taking use of mail-in rebates, also leave that down there. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.